who is this here?
It looks like Officer Naranjo.
Naranjo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where did he come from?
He came from, I think, B9
Okay. And what was his role?
to search the area.
Now, in this next slide on the far left, is that Lieutenant Foster?
Yes, sir.
And who are those other two police officers?
That is Corporal Ean, the one facing me. And I think that is his trainee.
Okay. And what was his name?
I think it's Laurel Stewart, I think.
Okay. And did they show up to search as well?
Yes, sir.
Moving on to the next slide, this is at 10:22, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this would be just under half an hour into your response.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is this that we're looking at here?
It is Latoya Brown.
Say again?
Miss Brown.
Okay. Latoya Brown, did
Yes,
you
sir.
say? Okay. And what is her role with the Chatham County Police Department?
She's a CRO.
What is a CRO?
She goes around and takes non-emergency calls.
She goes around-
makes reports when people want to report this, whereas it doesn't require police officers to go out and take like a theft or something like that.
Okay.
She goes out and take a.
Community Resource Officer, CRO.
Okay.
And what was her role at the scene?
She was requested there to come in to keep up with the notes, be a scribe.
Okay. A scribe?
Yes, sir.
What is-
That's what was told to me, scribe.
Okay.
But to me, she was just there to take notes.
Okay. Notes on what?
What was going on, who came in, what was said.
Okay. Now, the next slide, we're at 10:44, right?
Yes, sir.
So that would be about 50 minutes after you've gotten there yourself, right?
Yes, sir.
And is that Lieutenant Foster in the middle?
It is.
Who is that in the dark colored jacket there standing next to him?
I think that's one of the detectives.
Do you know which one that is?
No, sir.
You don't know off the top of your head?
Not on my head.
What is happening between the two of them?
I think the lieutenant's explaining to him about the incident that's going on out there.
Okay. Explaining what about it? Just
Telling
what
them what-
information y'all have to this
What-
point?
Yeah, so what information he has. I briefed him when he got there, what I had found out,
You briefed him.
the lieutenant.
Okay.
And then that's probably what the lieutenant's briefing him about what we found out.
Okay. So you would brief Lieutenant Foster when he shows up, and then Lieutenant Foster briefs the detectives?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the next slide, who is that in the tan pants and blue shirt arriving at the scene?
A detective. I think that's detective. I think it's Noble. I think that's his name, Noble.
Okay, so that's Noble. In the next slide, who is this?
Lieutenant Thompson.
In the next slide, whose face are we looking at there?
Assistant Chief Shoot.
And who is this in the next slide?
That is she's the lady that does out the news releases and media releases.
Like a public information officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what was she there for?
To cover the event. It was a missing child.
Were there news media present at this time?
Not that I know of. I hadn't seen it.
Did they ever show up to this scene that day?
They did.
Okay. That's why she was there to deal with them?
She would be the one dealing with the media, yes, sir.
Now, in this next slide, the time is 11:51, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this would be almost 2 hours into the police response to this scene?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, who is that gentleman that we see there?
It's a Marine Patrol officer.
Say Marine Patrol Officer?
Yes, sir.
What do they do?
They route the waterways around Chatham County.
Okay. Is he with the Chatham County Police Department or some other agency?
Yes, sir. He's with the police department.
Okay. Chatham County PD?
Yes, sir.
Specifically the Marine Patrol?
Yes, sir.
And why was he there?
He came out, like I said earlier, when we have a missing child, all resources in the department, if they can spare them, they send them.
In the next slide, who are we seeing here with the sport coat and striped shirt on?
Lieutenant Cheney, I'm sorry.
Okay. And what unit was he with at the time?
The detectives.
Okay, so